Good morning, St. Michael School community. It is Wednesday. It is the 10th of June. It is the final day of classes for our students. It's hard to believe. I struggle with thinking how quickly the year has gone, and yet our time in quarantine seemed like it was taking forever. You might ask me why I have this gentleman behind me. Not many of you boys and girls, and maybe even parents, would know who he is, but this is Mr. Rogers. I grew up with Mr. Rogers, and my kids grew up with Mr. Rogers. And Mr. Rogers always talked a lot about being kind and being caring. And I just want you to know that throughout this crisis and throughout the struggles that all of our families, our teachers, and our students have gone through, it is the one thing that's stood out to me is the kindness of each of you, the kindness for each other, the kindness for your teachers, the kindness of teachers with students. They've done a great deal for you this year. And just the kindness of our whole community and how we pulled together. Mr. Rogers says when he was a boy and he would see scary things in the news, and we've certainly seen scary things in the news, and there will be more scary things in the news. But he said his mother would always say to him, look for the helpers. You always find people who are helping. And I think that's the interesting thing for me, is that I've seen so much helping in our community. People helping each other, parents supporting parents, kids supporting kids, and our whole community pulling together. A crisis can either pull people apart or bring them together. And I am so incredibly proud of our St. Michael School community as it has pulled us together. I care for each of you deeply. I wish you a safe-filled and fun summer out in the sun, out of your houses, and enjoying hopefully some time with those families and friends that you haven't been able to be around for a while. We are so looking forward to the fall. Our prayer and our hope is that the Lord will let us all be together in one way or another, maybe not totally, but at least in one way or another. So thank you, parents, thank you, students, thank you, teachers. I'm incredibly grateful. I love you all. Have a great summer and take very good care of yourselves. And above all else, be kind. Bye, guys.